Tonight, federal hate crime and attempted murder charges for the suspect in this weekend's fiery attack on demonstrators in Boulder, Colorado. The group calling for the release of Israeli hostages in Gaza.
Federal prosecutors claim Mohammed Sabri Solomon actually admitted to planning and then carrying out that attack. NBC5's investigative reporter Bennett Haberly is here now with new details tonight.
According to federal court records, Solomon admitted to authorities that he had researched how to make Molotov cocktails online and had been reportedly planning the attack for a year. Video posted online shows the immediate aftermath of Sunday's attack at a small gathering of people in Boulder, Colorado. They were demanding the return of hostages kidnapped by Hamas on October 7th, 2023. A shirtless man, now identified as Mohammed Sabri Solomon, can be seen pacing back and forth as those gathered tend to the injured before officers move in and arrest him. Several of the injured were hospitalized with burns, including one critically. At a Monday afternoon news conference, authorities announced Solomon would face both a federal hate crime charge and state charges of attempted murder.
But what the charges allege that he did was to throw Molotov cocktails at a group of men and women, some of them in their late 80s, burning them as they peacefully walked on a Sunday to draw attention to Israeli hostages held in Gaza.
Charging documents state Solomon told authorities he looked up on YouTube how to make Molotov cocktails and purchased the ingredients. Acting U.S. Attorney J. Bishop Gruelle told reporters Solomon considered purchasing a gun but couldn't because he's not a U.S. citizen, and that he drove to Boulder from Colorado Springs, where he's been living with his wife and children. Along the way, authorities say he stopped for gas, used as fuel in the Molotov cocktails, and a bottle of weed spray. But later told police he did not spray gas on anyone but himself because he planned on dying, and that he only threw 2 Molotov cocktails because he got scared and had never hurt anyone before. According to the arrest warrant affidavit, Solomon told authorities he'd been planning the attack for a year, but wanted to wait for his oldest daughter to graduate high school before completing it.
And when he was interviewed about the attack, he said he wanted them all to die. He had no regrets, and he would go back and do it again.
NBC5 Investigates spoke to Michael Masters with the Secure Community Network, a Chicago-based nonprofit that analyzes and tracks threats against the Jewish community. Boulder police and the FBI said Solomon was not on their radar.
This is the second attack in under 2 weeks, and that means that we need to take our security and our preparations, not just from an intelligence perspective, but ensure there's physical security around all of our events, whether they are outside or inside. We've got to have a multi-layered approach to our security.
Solomon entered the United States on a temporary visa in 2022, which is set to expire back in 2023. A Department of Homeland Security spokesperson tells NBC News he did have a pending asylum case. Bennett Haberly, NBC5 Investigates.